Green flag out for the opening feature of the night. Thomas to the bottom, Krupp to the outside. Will Krupp will use that momentum around the outside. He'll take the lead in the K9. Krupp will be your leader down the back straight away. Dustin Sorensen going to move by to that third spot of the 19 car, who will lead the opening lap of the opening feature of the night. It'll be the K9. Krupp trying to run away out. Trouble. Mitch Thomas off the pace. Second place runner loses power down the back straightaway. Dixon around the bottom. Sorensen around the top. Everybody chasing the K9. It'll continue to be Krupp in the K9, and Krupp is off the pace. Your race leader shut down going into turn number 1. Out of the race goes your leader, Krupp. Sorensen back to the race lead. George Dixon, a great restart again around the bottom. Dixon hanging right with him. Charneski to the inside. Down the back straight away for the final time. Driver out of Rochester, Minnesota, in that Craig Shaw Racing 19 car. Winners Dustin Sorensen in 19.
Yeah, we've been good out of the box. It was my first week in this car, but just making some adjustments to get it more comfortable for me and me getting more comfortable in the seat. It's a really good race car, and I think we'll have a shot later on this week with the whole field. It was too bad to see Will Krupp in the 97 fall out there. I would have liked to race against them a little bit to see where we stack up, but we'll take it any way we can get it, I guess. I can't thank Craig Shaw enough for letting me run this car. It's his personal car, and then the guys at Longhorn, Steve, and the Leach family for getting it ready for us for this big week. It means a lot. All my sponsors on my personal car, too. Can't thank them enough. And then everybody here helping me, my mom, my dad, Corey Richmond, Antoine Hines, Craig and all his guys, and then my girlfriend and her family watching back home.
Out comes the green. Stremming, good start from the inside of the front rail. Will go to the race lead. In that 35 car, Trevor Neville quickly to the second spot. Mike McKinney, Michael Long, and TJ Dehaven were 3 wide for just a second. McKinney had to get off the gas there. It's going to allow Michael Long to roll up to third. Again, it'll be David Stremme down the back straight away. Mike McKinney trying to take that 4th spot from Michael Turner. Michael Long trying to take that 2nd spot from Trevor Neville. Neville able to fend him off here right now. McKinney, though, back on the move. There goes the 96. Mike McKinney going to restart 5th. He's going to roll up to 3rd here. Let's see what McKinney does if he can't run down Trevor Neville. We've got an Illinois racer 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right now. Well, if Trevor Neville's got anything, he's got to go right now, and he's going to. There goes Neville. Trevor Neville down the back straightaway. Stremme had to get off the gas as lap traffic hindered him for a moment. Into turn 3, we're going to come to the checkered. Stremme over the cushion, and Trevor Neville is going to steal it and win it in 777.
No, to be completely honest with you, I just settled for where I was at, and I figured I'd stay close enough. Maybe something happened. And he actually went in here and ran the lap car and hit the infield wall. And that was my one shot, and I hit the moisture line and got underneath them, and that's, I guess it's history from there. I really didn't know what was going to happen going into 3 and 4, but this is awesome. This is the coolest thing ever.
Ryan Ruhlman, a good start from the inside of row number 1. Shannon Fisk going to try to roll up on him here to the outside of the 60. There goes Shannon Fisk. How about Fisk taking the lead? Thought maybe Ruhlman was going to just be able to dart out front and control this one. Not to be. Shannon Fisk around the top side. He's going to lead the opening lap at 60. Daniel Sanchez right now sitting inside the top 5 as well. Battle of the race. Later, some contact. Fisk was a little bit crossed up. Ruhlman drove in there hard. He did get on the brakes, but I believe there was some contact before that happened. They're going to run side by side. Brian Ruhlman going to try to take the race lead back off turn number 40. Will Ruhlman, your new leader in 49. Ruhlman by 0.059 seconds at the start-finish line with 5 to go. Cable gonna wrestle the lead away down around the bottom in lap traffic. New race leader, Ray Cable. Cable to the inside, Jesse Strange up and over the cushion. The leaders both gonna race on by, and Cable gonna take that lead. Last time it was 0.059, this time 0.059 again. Down the back straightaway in the 90 car, looking to pick up his first ever Gator as we work into turn 3. He's gonna do it. Off turn number 4, Sykesville, Maryland's Ray Cable wins in 90.
I think I stayed a little bit more consistent. I stayed on the bottom. I knew that top was there maybe for a couple laps, but I figured it was gonna go away, so I just stayed consistent and bided my time, and I ended up with the victory.
First little Gator for you. Where's this gonna go on the trophy case? It's gotta be near the top, right?
This is absolutely gonna go right up top shelf.
Green flag in the air. Kenny Wallace quickly to the race lead from the inside of the racetrack. Kyle Strickler going to pound off that cushion, try to get to the outside of the 36. They race down the back straightaway. Wallace right to the middle of the racetrack. Strickler has gone to the top. Nose to tail off turn one. Kenny Wallace going to lead it 36. Kenny Wallace slides across the racetrack there. Man, I thought he was off the pace for a moment. He scrubbed a ton of speed. Nieiser was able to drive back by him. Wallace back on the gas now with the 36 car. And Kenny Wallace continues to lead. It was 1.6 seconds a lap ago, though. It's much closer now. Down the back straightaway we go in search of gainer number 5 for the first time since 2012. Kenny Wallace is a gainer winner in 36.
There's so much to say, right? I'm 60. I shouldn't be racing. But I eat grilled chicken, I stay healthy, and I just want to keep racing. There was a time I was going to quit. And Kenny Schrader said, you can't quit. Don Perdome said, you can't quit. Walker Evans, everybody. So this whole deal was about Nick and myself and Daryl Hoffman being good friends. Daryl Hoffman built my motors when I first started racing. So I don't want to say one thing. I know I get long-winded. I got a little John Force in me. Tonight, for me, that was the most badass, toughest field ever. When you got Kyle Strickler and you got Barry breathing down your throat, you know, I had to stay calm. So it was a hell of a race.
Green flag in the air, Leach from the pole. He will slide to the race leader. Lee Charlie Mefford going to roll up the cushion here. He will get pointed the right direction. Kurt Spalding going to take a look to his inside. Spalding down around the bottom of the 5. Mefford going to settle into that second spot. Michael Leach, though, is going to lead lap 1 in 09. And we've got trouble. Chris Bolio spinning over in turn number 4. Caution's going to have to be displayed for the Campbell River British Columbia Canadian as around went that 91. Back to the race lead goes Michael Leach. 13 of Charlie Mefford able to take a look to the inside of the 5 of Kurt Spalding. He'll take that second spot back away. Leach doing a good job hitting his marks lap after lap. Back to green we go. 5 now scored. He's already built up a 9/10 of a second advantage. See if Giroux can maybe sneak to the inside of Jason Garber and get himself a top 5 run tonight. Battle now for the lead. Charlie Mefford gonna drive it in as deep as he can into turn number 1. Slide up in front of Leach. Giroux over the cushion at the same time. Battle for the lead, battle for 6. You've got a new race leader. Charlie Mefford has pounced on the 09. Charlie Mefford going to drive back away. Kurt Spalding trying to use that momentum around the top curve to sneak by Michael Leach in the second spot. He does. Kurt Spalding now to the runner-up spot. Does he have anything for your race leader? Into turn number 3 for the second night in a row. Belton, Kentucky's charging. Charlie Mefford wins it 13.
Well, first of all, you know, new suit. You know, I look good, I smell good, woo! I could dance all night long. New suit, goofing. Yeah, you know, Mikey, he's been really good. He's got that, you know, the Longhorn house car ripping. I knew that was probably going to be my only shot. I was running him down there, and I just drove it off into 1 and slid him. You know, me and Mikey, we're pretty good buddies. He was throwing a little shade saying I got the worst mustache in the pits, in the Gator Pond. So, you know, we might have the worst mustache, but at least we're fast.
Out comes the green, and to the lead goes Nicely. Tyler Nicely early to the race lead on the 25. Lee going to settle into the second spot. Here comes Jordan Kohler. Kohler around the outside. We've got Austin Self backwards in turn number 2, and the caution's going to fly early. Green flying back in the air again. Nicely with a good restart. Lee a little bit better start that time as well. Tyler Nicely, although, is able to do the same thing he did on the first start. He will drive off in the 25. Again, it'll be Nicely Lee. Jordan Kohler to the outside of the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Good side-by-side battle for the 3rd spot here down the front straightaway. It'll be Nicely, though, your race leader in 25. Allgaier and Kohler, a great side-by-side battle for the 3rd spot. Top 2 driving away there just a bit. Allgaier able to hold on to the 3rd spot. Ray Bollinger now going to take a look down to the inside of that 114 car of Kohler for 4th. One more time for Tyler Nicely in 25. And trouble right in front of your leader. We thought we were going to get to the end. Heads up Lucas Lee. Boy, Lee clipped that spun 3 car. Your second place running car with front end damage after contact. He's got a flat right rear. He will remain perfect. 3 for 3 for Owensboro, Kentucky's Tyler Nicely in 25.
Just learning a race car. You know, Nick at Elite Chassis, he's been helping me all week, and car's been spot on. We just needed a little bit more tuning. You know, the next few nights get harder, but just got to make sure we stay on everything and be perfect for Saturday.